So link building is hard. Now everyone talks about the necessity of link building, and it is super important. Google still values links very highly. Now how do you go about building links? There's so many things you could do. You go through resources online. They talk about, you could do guest posting, there's spammy tactics like PBN links, then there's buying links, and there is link outreach. There's a ridiculous number of things that you could do for building links, and I'll admit that most of them, if not all of them, are really hard. In fact, they say the harder the link is to get, the better the quality of the link. Now, there are some really simple things you could do to build links, and we've got to not ignore those aspects. We should not just think that link building is hard and forget about it. There are many easy things that you could do to build links, and I'll just focus on one thing, one tip that we have done for our own product, Mondovo, and I believe that it applies to any niche or any product or any service that you offer. So like when we launched Mondovo, we launched it as a beta product. Now there were many such directories and platforms online which promoted beta products. So what we did is we registered ourselves on each of these platforms. We actually found sites which listed beta products, beta SaaS products. We got ourselves listed in each of those platforms. Then when we evolved from beta to a new, like officially launched product, then we found platforms which listed startups. So basically these are all non-traditional avenues, but you would call them directories for specific industries or specific categories of sites. So you might be a health practitioner, you might have a dental site. You will find sites or directories that list professionals or services within your area, within your location, and they may just provide you those do follow links that may give you enough traction for you to build some kind of authority, to give your site some kind of juice to get started with. So I believe there are enough and more opportunities like this which you would term as directories or resources or list based sites, and if you look, you will find. It doesn't matter which industry you're in, it doesn't matter what keywords you're targeting, there will always be some people who are listing resources about sites like yours, and try to find them first. Look at your competitors' backlinks. You might find such opportunities first. I would say focus on those links first if you're starting out link building, then move on to the next level. So keep it simple. There are simple things you could do. Don't make link building to be really hard. It's not that hard if you sometimes think of the basics, and the basics is you want to get yourself promoted, and this is not only a link, it also gets you exposure. We in fact got a lot of traffic from Mondovo from these platforms. Some of them were no follow links, but didn't matter. It gave us enough branding and enough exposure to even attract a few natural links. So I would say look at these platforms as avenues for marketing as well as link building. So there you go, a simple thing that you could do: find resource sites, find directories, find platforms that could list you for your industry.